Hi, I'm Elmer.
And I'm Vanita.
I want to welcome you to Front Porch Friday. Today's the first Friday in October, and we want to touch on a few things with fall. Of course, fall is my favorite time of season, and with that, we have a lot of interesting things going on in the country. Of course, our thoughts and prayers with the ones in Florida. Of course, with Hurricane Ian, and one of the reasons, like last month, we talked about disaster preparedness. You never want to stop preparing. You never want to stop getting your go bags, checking your go bags, checking over everything. And even though that National Preparedness Month is over now, you just want to keep on doing it. With fall, you got some great colors, some great things, but that are coming with the changing the colors of the trees. Of course, some of my favorite things like hot apple cider, pumpkin spice coffee, which is some of Vanita's favorite coffee. And you want to talk about some of your favorite things in fall?
Oh, definitely. Fall is my favorite time of year. I mean, I just love the fall. I love the decorations. I love all the pumpkins. The weather is just perfect to me. The air is crisp and clear, and I just love it. There's the only sad thing about it is that the growing season is almost up. I'm a gardener and I love to garden, so that season is almost up. So now it's time to start thinking about winterizing my garden. If you're a gardener, this is time. It's time to start wrapping it up now. The season's almost over. So what you want to do, if you have some buckets, you want to be sure to clean out your buckets. If you have plants up, you can go ahead and mulch those plants and use it as compost to be nutrients in your garden for the next growing season. This is also time to start winterizing your home. So you want to check your furnace. You don't want your family to end up cold in the middle of the winter. Check your fireplace. Maybe have a professional to come out, check your fireplace, make sure that everything is okay, so that when you weren't burning your wood, there's no type of accidents, fire hazards, or anything like that. Also, a lot of people do spring cleaning. I do winter cleaning. Think about it. Your doors and your windows are going to be closed up for the whole winter season, so you want your home clean. Also, check your attic, check your basements. Go through there, do some cleaning. Make sure there's no potential fire hazards in the way. But this is my favorite time of season. This is, when I come alive, and I just love it.
And this also marks our 2-year anniversary of the Great Power Outage. We had a late season November thunderstorm the 9th of next month. It wasn't really bad. It wasn't severe warned. It wasn't even anything than average basically rain. What happened was there was about 3 or 4 gusts of wind. One of them topped 70 miles an hour, and down the street from us, it blew a large tree through the power lines. Unfortunately, we were without power for probably about 3 or 4 days. Temperatures were getting in the upper 50s for highs, 30s for lows. Of course, if you have a fireplace, you could turn around and burn wood. You could seal off a door and window, keep your family safe and warm. This is also a chance to learn how to keep your plumbing from freezing. One of the things that you can do is if you lose power, you lose heat, you can turn the water off and drain the system. Or if it's not that bad, if it's like it was in November, you could just turn around and leave the faucet dripping. The added cost in water is maybe a couple $100, but it saves us a couple $1,000s worth of plumbing later on in the year. Another thing is you can get your camping gear. Of course, this summer we had some great camping that was done, and of course, don't always put that gear away and forget about it. Per se, you don't have a fireplace. Per se, the only thing you have is your indoor tin heaters, which can be burned inside. Be careful, have a carbon monoxide detector handy just in case. Always leave the window cracked just in case, but you can set the tin up in the living room with a sleeping bag and keep your family warm should you don't want to go to a shelter. It's one of the great things that you can do with your camping gear. It's a secondary use. FEMA talks about it on their website, that you can set up a tent inside your living room. It's just another great option for that. And like with winterizing the gardens and stuff, one of the things you also want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that you put things up so that when the snow covers them, you don't wind up tripping over them should you have to evacuate out of the back door of your home or out, you're out in your backyard, your kids are playing, you don't want to leave rakes and shovels laying down where they can get covered in snow, because kids play rough in the snow, they will turn around and find these objects, and it will be a trip, of course, an unfortunate trip to the emergency room. So hopefully this next Front Porch Friday, we're going to be covering winterizing your vehicle. Me and Willie are going to do a video on the Jeep and how to build a go kit for your vehicle, and we're going to hopefully have you look forward to having you here with us next Friday. So with that, stay healthy and stay blessed.